now, but it's controlled by Smith, trying to boss the midfield here, and Doholis helps it on, promising. Payton trying to lead it now. It's Emery Welshman for the win. Oh, ho, ho! Emery Welshman with a moment of magic. And in the second overtime period, OSU gets the winner.
So just talk about the winner there at the end.
Wow, big time play. I thought, going into the second overtime, I could feel us just kind of turn the momentum. I'll give full credit to Irvine. I thought they were very scrappy. They were driven today. And I thought unfortunate a couple times, but we were able to kind of grab a hold of it at the end there. Challenge the guys at the break of the overtime to stay together, and I think that little togetherness and being there for each other yielded us those opportunities. So I'm happy for the team, and Emery's a kind of player that he's going to get on the end of those, and I'm sure he'll look back on the video and see some opportunities that he would go, I should have had that, but we're able to come away with a W at home. That's fantastic.
Did you feel they were a little tentative in the first half?
I would say they were a touch lethargic, just maybe a step slow. And, it's Sunday soccer. Friday, Sunday, you got a Sunday soccer game, and usually the energy levels to start off with are a little bit lower. But we don't want to use that as an excuse, because we've got tons of Sunday soccer coming in the month of October that are going to be vital. So I think when we look back on this, we get a W, but we're going to take away a lot of lessons. Usually when you take away a lesson from a game like this, you don't get the W, so we'll take the win.
The team, you say the team has responsibility whenever you play on television. Did you feel that they lived up to that responsibility today? You know what?
To some degree, yeah. To some degree, and getting the win there and showing the resiliency at the end to get the last toe in is sometimes how the game goes. And I want to don't want to take any credit away from Irvine, but I think again our performance. When we look at what we can do, probably not where we want it to be. And so, it gives us a lot of working opportunities in training this week, so we'll look forward to getting back to work.
Did Irvine do anything differently today compared to Friday? It looked like they were more offensively minded.
Yeah, I tell you what, Irvine, man, they really put us on our back foot. I think, I thought they were the aggressor in the first half in particular, when first and second balls, just scrappy and very opportunistic. And those type of teams, if you don't play your game, they've got a way to kind of turn the tables as far as momentum. So they're going to win some ball games this year for sure. But on the day, I thought that our depth helped a little bit, because we changed some things up at the end of the first half and put a little bit of energy in. When you're playing okay and you get the W, that's fine, but it's going to leave a lot of lessons for us to improve when we go into Pac-12.
Leading into the last question, do you feel the team is ready for Pac-12 play? Is this a good lift-off point?
Yeah, win-loss wise, 5-2-1, it's a good statistic going in. I think it's going to serve us well as far as RPI and things like that. But I think there's some performance points that we can work on, and we're going to have to work on, and the guys know that. So they're not going to be, I'm not going to tell anything that they don't know. They know that they're going to have to lift some levels of certain players and groups, but they're up for the challenge. They've been very positive all year, and I really, overall, even though we're not as happy with the performance, I really like this team. It's a good ball team, and they really enjoy themselves, and I think it's just they need to be consistent in their application. If they do that, then we'll be on the good side of things. But this is where the fun begins, October, so we're looking forward to it.
Let's talk about the winner there in the second overtime.
It was a big win. It was a big goal for me, I think. I'm glad that our team kept it together. They were kind of putting some pressure on us, like in certain periods, and we just weathered the storm real well. And fortunately, I was on the end of that run, and this time it went in.
You had a couple other chances during the game. Were you getting frustrated a little bit that maybe you guys couldn't put together the combination to get a goal?
Yeah, I'd say a little bit of frustration was setting in. To be honest, it was really that final pass that really kept us away from scoring today, and I think that's just a little bit of a fatigue from 2 games, but I know we'll clean it up, and I'm glad that, like I said, I'm glad again that we got this win today.
The first half was a little slow for you guys compared to how Friday you came out. Did you feel that, was it tiredness or was it?
To be honest, it's a completely different team, UC-Irvine from Green Bay, and I guess you could say that we showed you guys a high standard of playing that we have, and to be honest, not every game is going to be 6-0 or 6-1, but we prove again that we'll beat some of the top teams in the country, and these guys are ranked higher than us, and we gave it to them today. They didn't really have much of the play, so no, we did come out slow, but then again, it was a better team than Friday. So
playing on the Pac-12 networks, do you feel that you guys put your product out there, how you guys can play?
No, I don't think we showed our true potential today again. Like I said, I think a little fatigue set in, a little bit of nerves for being on TV probably, but all in all, we showed that this team is serious. We come out here, we're gonna win, and that's what we're here to do, and we won today, so we're gonna show teams that we want to win.
Are you ready for Pac-12 play? Do you feel
Oh, yeah.
the team is there?
We're ready.